Good afternoon, everybody. This is the brief word for today, Exodus chapter 28. Let's look at verse 15. The Lord gave me some insight while we were reading this, and also from last night's study. We do a verse-by-verse study through the book of Exodus. Check out the live section on this channel to look at further studies in the book of Exodus and other books, verse-by-verse study. So Exodus chapter 28, verse 15 says, "You shall make the breastplate of judgment, artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod. You shall make it of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen. You shall make it." Isn't that interesting? That you can't make the breastplate without involving the ephod. That's what he said. The first part of it, you shall make the breastplate in verse 15 of judgment, artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod. You shall make it. So they're connected. The style, the different colors that are involved, all these different things are connected between the two of them. And there are some right now. How does this apply to us as believers? There's some here that are ephods. You're a certain part of that garment, that work that God is doing. And there's others that are breastplates, another part of the same garment for the same purpose, a different part of the garment, but for the same purpose. God is working in you in a particular way, ephod, and God is working in you in another way, breastplate, in this analogy, but the two must work together. God's answering your prayers based on the connection of the two. You cannot go do that thing by yourself without that ephod. If God is raising up specifically people in your life, that person or those people are a part of the work that God is creating as a whole together to make up the priestly garments, to do the job specifically that God has called these Aaron and his brothers and the men after him from one generation to another. There's a specific purpose. So make sure you're paying attention to what God's doing, what God's bringing together, how God is deciding to do these things. Don't shy away from the way God is bringing certain people into your life. Pay attention. Involve yourself. Pay attention to what God's saying. Pay attention to what God's doing. Because God may very well be connecting you, ephod, with the breastplate to accomplish a specific work, just like he did with the garments of the priesthood here. God bless you guys.